We have just arrived to Sri Lanka for the first time. We're staying here in Mirissa next to Veligama, the most popular surf town in Sri Lanka. Let's see how it is now. We will show you all the prices, all the best places, and basically everything you need to know if you want to come here. We really love this beach. It's just so beautiful and there's so much here. You can rent a bodyboard really affordably. We did that yesterday and it's so much fun here to go bodyboard with the waves. And we actually live really close to this beach. We will show next the apartment where we're staying. It's really awesome to be walking distance from this beach. It's just so beautiful. The water is so blue. It's just, it's awesome spot in Mirissa. There's also so many spots around here that are like close by, so it's really amazing place to stay. I've been to so many beaches in my life, but this is probably my favorite one, honestly, of everything, because the waves are so fun to play with bodyboard or just without any board, and there's so many cool spots like the surf spot and the parrot rock and coconut garden. Like there's so many spots we will show also later in this video. It's just like it feels like a paradise, really. Sri Lanka is super famous for surfing, and I think Mirissa is the best place to surf also. This is the most famous surf spot here. It looks so insane. The waves are a little bit small today, but it's just super cool spot, and it's close here, everything on this beach. The surfboard rental guy said that this spot is more for someone who is more experienced, but there's also many beginner spots around here, and I will show later those in this video also. And quickly about coming here before we go show where we stay. It was really easy here to get 30 days visa online, so just apply that beforehand, and there's one arrival card you also need to fill. But yeah, it was a simple process, not too expensive. But getting to Mirissa from the airport is 2 hours drive, so that actually cost $60. So it was quite expensive to get here, and then yeah, it was a long trip. And also just know that the Wi-Fi is not always the best here, so it's good to get data and SIM card from the airport. It was easy and simple and not too expensive, so I recommend getting a lot of data because you're probably gonna need it if you stay longer here. So yeah, this is where we're staying. They actually have cafe. We're eating their lunch now, and the accommodation is here also. Basically, the best thing about this place is the area is really close to everything. So basically, you don't even need a scooter or anything when you live in this area, because it's really walkable to so many cafes and the beach and restaurants and supermarket and everything. So yeah, it's kind of the best location in my opinion in this area. But yeah, we still rented a scooter because we love the freedom of going around. But they only had this like Honda Dios, so it's actually kind of not so safe to drive. It feels a little bit not so well. It's a bit older. They only have that kind of scooters here for some reason. But it was still $100 per month to rent a scooter, so that was a little bit annoying. But yeah, it's still nice that we can go to sunset bars and restaurants and exploring anytime freely. But you can also, of course, as I said, walk around, and there's tuk-tuks. You can, like tuk-tuk taxis, you can use easily if you go somewhere that is a bit further away sometimes. The Airbnb here only has few rooms basically here, so it's quite relaxing and the area is the best. But yeah, after lunch I will show you more of the room and the price and everything. I'm about to have a quick coaching call here in a cafe, and we're eating a falafel bowl. They have surprisingly good food here. There's many people who love to come here and work here, and there's many foods that we really love here, like overnight oats and pancakes and chia puddings and all kind of things like that. It was just kind of hard to have meeting there. The internet is not really enough for a call, but yeah, this is our room. It's small, but it's kind of nice and homey. I like the design they made, and it's really nice to have these like big windows. We have even seen peacocks and monkeys and everything climbing there on the roof, so yeah, it's really cool. But the thing is that it's really expensive now during the high season, so yeah, there's many problems, so it's not really worth the price. Like the table for working, it's not really, the Wi-Fi is one problem also, but it's not very comfortable, like it's really low, so yeah, I don't know, it's not ergonomic at all. And the AC, it's really loud, so now it's not loud, but yeah, sometimes it's just like crazy loud, so it's a little bit hard to sleep. And the bed is not the most comfortable, and there's no wardrobe to have clothes in. The toilet is fine, but the pressure from the shower is kinda nothing sometimes. I'm not complaining, but $900 for a month, it seems that it's not quite worth it. I mean, the location is really nice. Maybe that's why it's so expensive in high season. Not sure how it is during the low season, but coming from Southeast Asia and Bali, it just seems that it's kind of a little overpriced. But yeah, I still think this is one of the best options they have here in Mirissa area in Sri Lanka. The weather has been really good now for today, but it was just quite many days raining all the time. I don't know if it's always like that in Sri Lanka, even during the rainy season, but we'll see how it is for the remaining of the month. If it stays sunny now, hopefully so, because we're paying a lot of money for the place because it's high season and sunny season. So let's hope we can enjoy that. And one thing is the electricity. I read a lot about it the last few years that it goes out all the time and it's a problem in Sri Lanka, and definitely is still going out almost every day here, but it hasn't been too bad. Only sometimes it goes out so much that it's annoying when the AC doesn't work and it's getting really hot and there's no Wi-Fi, but most of the time it's all good. We are on our way to check one of the most famous places here in Mirissa. It's over there. But yeah, on the way, we found this really cool beach bar. It's such a good vibe there. There's some puppies and it just looks really awesome here. Yeah, it's really nice vibe with the reggae music and the nature here. It looks really nice here, but there's so many people actually. I'm surprised, maybe because it's weekend. This is actually a good sunset point also. It's famous for that. I was surprised that even during the midday there's so many people here. But yeah, we actually found one sunset point close to where we stay that is like there's no one there ever, and it's really cool. It's even more beautiful than here, so we will show you that later for sunset. Whoa, there's even someone surfing there all alone. I guess it's a really good spot if you know what you're doing. There's no one around. Our tiny picnic here with some local dal. Also, where the beach bar was, there were some signs for yoga, so I don't know if the yoga is actually with ocean view. We need to definitely check that later. I think Sri Lanka is also famous for yoga and like spiritual things, so we'll see if we can find a good one like that. It's so cool in this Mirissa area. There's just so many cool spots in like just few minutes drive away from each other. So yeah, it's definitely the best area to stay in Sri Lanka. Roads are kind of crazy, like there's so much going on, so many tuk-tuks and buses and trucks and scooters and everything. But it was so cool when we arrived to this spot. There's monkeys climbing in the wires and it just looks really cool. This place looks so cool on the beach. There's actually quite many of these kind of restaurants on the beach here in this area. We also tried one restaurant that is the most famous, I think, in Mirissa area, Shady Lane, yesterday, and it was good food, but a little bit disappointing, quite expensive, and the food was not the best ever, so we'll see how it is in this place. Yeah, it looks so nice on the beach here, but we checked the menu and it's quite expensive compared to Bali, what we're used to. The prices in Sri Lanka so far seems like they're pretty much like 2 to 3 times more. Yeah, this place is really awesome on the beach. It kind of reminds me of Maldives, the way we're just sitting like eating on the beach, and the views are really nice, and there's always some people doing something in the water also. It's really cool vibe here. But yeah, we'll see how the food is. We definitely need to check the local places more, because we found some places that are really affordable. The food looks really good, so we will show that also later in this video. We just realized there's also accommodation in this place. It looks so nice, but very expensive also. I guess it's nicer to just stay close to the beach like we do and then come to these kind of cafes and beach more often than paying that much to stay in that kind of place. But yeah, if you can afford it, I think it's pretty awesome. The food is actually so tasty. Only problem is, I guess, the price, that is quite expensive. But yeah, really worth it in this kind of place, I guess. There's surfing also on this beach, looks really amazing. There's not too many people surfing, but the waves are really good. We have been watching the surfer this whole time, and yeah, definitely need to come here to surf later. And also we need to check the safari they have here in Sri Lanka, and whale watching and dolphin watching. There's so much to do actually, so we'll see how everything is. And yeah, we're staying for a month in Sri Lanka, so subscribe to not miss the next videos also from here, and like this video if you're liking it so far. I just tried the yoga here in the jungle view. It's actually like the place is really nice. It looks really nice and the view is really awesome. It's a good way to start the morning. But yeah, it's not the most relaxing because there's a lot of construction around here. Yeah, I really love this place. The design is really nice and the vibe here. If there wouldn't be all the sounds from the construction, it would be pretty perfect. And when it comes to like taking care of yourself, we also tried massage a few times in this Serenity place close here. We will also try other places later. But yeah, the Serenity, the massage was really good, but the place itself wasn't the most clean and the experience wasn't the best, and the price was kind of much for that kind of place. But yeah, it was still good to do the massage. Really helped with the muscles and everything after the travels. We came to the turtle point to check if we can find the turtle. It looks so nice here. It's so clear water and sunny day. We had high hopes for seeing turtles as this spot had so many positive reviews, people seeing turtles, but it was way too wavy and the visibility wasn't so good, so we didn't see any turtles and the fish little bit, but even that wasn't too good here. But the spot itself was so beautiful. It's really amazing place and we definitely need to come back later to see if we can find the turtles. We have been trying a lot of local food here, many places, and this is so far our favorite one, and some of my favorite local food is kotu. Is Grace's favorite, and coconut roti for me with dal, and there's like a chili coconut thing and some mango juice. It's really awesome. We tried actually so many local foods first and didn't really find something we really loved. There's this one restaurant, Hey Mama, that is quite nice and decent, and the prices are quite okay in this place and in that place. We also tried this buffet that is pretty insane value for money. It's really affordable for all you can eat buffet local food, but the food wasn't the greatest. But yeah, this is definitely the best place we found so far. It's really tasty and it's kind of nice here. We have our private rooftop. There's no one here ever, and yeah, the restaurant is downstairs. And the local king coconut's also really good and affordable. It really helps with the heat and sweating. This is our favorite sunset point. We found there's always only few people here, so it's way nicer than the other ones that are so packed, and it's so beautiful here. It's so nice vibe here. It's pretty perfect spot to watch sunset. It's so beautiful and peaceful. They're doing some construction on the bar here, so today it's a little bit more loud. They're also cutting the grass there, but yeah, still it's really awesome spot. There's also some other options in this area to watch sunset. One is Secret Beach. It's really cool spot to watch sunset. And generally what I noticed so far here in Mirissa, that it's not too crowded even if it's high season now. There's a lot of people, of course, in the main spots, and generally there's like, it's a good vibe. There's people around, but it's not too busy. It is really awesome place to travel and experience, so I highly recommend, but we'll see how it is for long stay. I will be talking more about that in the next videos. So subscribe to not miss the next videos and see you next week. Thanks for watching.